The Doc is In is sponsored by Amada Senior Care.
Fox 56 News Chief Medical Contributor Dr. Ryan Stanton is back with us in studio.
This time he's focusing on TV. We love it. And how one show seems to perfectly portray what it's like inside a hospital.
I told you this segment you guys could relate to.
Yes.
Because it is actually focusing on TV. And so the second question I get after what's the most interesting thing you've seen as an emergency physician is often how accurate are some of these shows that we talk about. Most of them miss the mark, but not this one. People often ask me about my favorite or most accurate medical show. Unfortunately, they almost always miss the mark with creative license over medical accuracy. Well, that has changed. There's a new program streaming now called The Pit that not only gets them right, it's almost too right. Each season carries you through a single shift with every episode representing 1 hour in a 15-hour shift. The hospital is based out of a trauma center in Pittsburgh and features Noah Wiley playing Dr. Michael Rabinovich. The reason this show is so accurate is it actually uses emergency physicians and staff consulted to provide the show's accuracy, which they follow throughout the episode. The show discusses cases, topics, struggles, and pressures from inside and outside what makes emergency medicine what it really is, whether it's a personal crisis, workplace politics, or the emotional toll of treating critical patients that's on the show. So it's one of those things. It's interesting because, it's one of those that I've been seeing from emergency physicians. They're like, wow, this actually looks like they're in an actual emergency department. And watching some of the promos that they've done with Noah Wiley in the actual emergency department at Pittsburgh that it's based off of is really interesting to see. The 15-hour shift, that's a little bit long for most emergency physicians. Ours tend to be 10 to 12, but the rest of it is, for the most part, spot on.
Where do you watch this?
This is actually a streaming one. It's one of the Max streaming one. You can also see it on some of the other services like Prime. You can check it out there as well. Currently in season 1, it's been renewed for season 2. But interestingly, it is every single show you watch, episode you watch is 1 hour of that shift, and so it is a continuation. So if you put all 15 episodes together, you watch the entire ER shift.
That is fascinating.
Kind of like the show 24 in real time.
It's real time, and if you want to see what we deal with, some people say it's a little bit too much, but it kind of gives you a peek behind the doors of emergency medicine.
All right.
I'll have to add it to my list. I'm intrigued. Thank you, Doc.
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
Great to have McDreamy in studio this morning.
We'll be right back.
56 News.
What did you just say?
Doc 56 News.
Oh, yeah. We'll be right back with the final hour after the break.
You're watching Fox 56 News. Our home, your news.